From the Sierra back down to the Bay Area, take a look at this. With all the mudslides and the debris that we're talking about, there's always a bright side to every storm. A little rainbow, and this is near the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge. But no pot of gold just yet. We are still not out of the woods.
No, we still have heavy rain falling for much of the Bay Area, but it's progressing to the east. It kind of camped out for a while today, and then the atmosphere gave it a little push, and now it's going to push it completely out of here for a day or so. We got more rain headed our way. Let's take a look at the big picture perspective here. We're going to track the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. We've been talking about this atmospheric river, which is finally going to lose its influence on the Bay Area here through the rest of tonight. But another one is going to be heading towards the coast as we head into Thursday. This one isn't going to be as strong. It's not going to bring either the amount of rain or the level of winds that we have seen over the past 24 hours, but it's still something we have to watch carefully as we head through Thursday and Thursday night. We'll keep you updated on that. For now, though, we still got plenty to track at the moment. We do have the current view on First Alert Doppler to pop up here on the map as soon as I put some labels up for you so you don't lose your place. There's a lot of rain still out there, especially basically from San Francisco eastward, with pockets of heavier rain making their way through Solano County, Contra Costa County, and Alameda County. And there's plenty of heavy rain in the Santa Cruz Mountains that's still falling, and enough of that rain is climbing over the mountains to rain at a light to moderate pace around San Jose, but finally overcoming that rain shadow effect. As we head through the rest of this evening, this is the Futurecast radar simulation from right now through the next 24 hours, and you'll see the rain getting out of here quickly. As we go through about the next 3 to 4 hours, we should be drying out, and we're going to stay mostly dry tomorrow, but there is a chance for a couple little splash and dash showers here and there. Rain chances are going to be in the 20% range, which is when we typically leave showers out of the forecast entirely. You might want to keep the umbrella handy just in case, but we're going to see mostly a break in the rain chances as we head through the day tomorrow, and the winds are going to be dying down as well. There's still a wind advisory in effect along the coast and farther inland now as well. It was expanded earlier today. We've already canceled it for the North Bay where the winds have started to subside, but this is going to take a little while as we head through the rest of this evening. In fact, let's take a look at those hour-by-hour wind gusts as we head through the rest of tonight and into tomorrow. And while we still have blustery conditions across the Bay Area at the moment, the winds are going to shift and then die down. But that shift in wind direction doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be calm. Still some breezy conditions out there by 10 o'clock this evening. Those winds will continue to diminish as we head through tonight, and then the wind is not going to be a major factor as we head through the day tomorrow. Light winds for a change before they start to pick up a little bit with that next atmospheric river on Thursday. In terms of snowfall, they're going to pick up another 5 to 10 inches of snow in the higher elevations through the rest of tonight into early tomorrow morning. And then wave number 2 arrives with another foot or 2 of total snow accumulation Thursday into Thursday night. But that system is going to be out of here in time for the weekend. So if you have skiing or snowboarding on your mind, the powder is going to draw a lot of people up to the mountains as we head into the weekend. But let's talk more about that next storm system headed our way. We're going to go from 5 o'clock tomorrow evening through 5 a.m. Thursday, and for the most part tomorrow evening and most of tomorrow night is going to remain calm, but all of a sudden here comes that next wave of showers moving in before the sun comes up on Thursday. Light to moderate rain at first, but as we head through the day Thursday, the rain is going to become a little bit heavier. Not as intense as what we've been tracking throughout the day today, but even moderate rainfall on top of pretty saturated ground is enough that we're going to have to watch for localized flooding to become an issue once again Thursday into Thursday night. In terms of the total amount of rain that we expect, we're kind of winding down this current system. Let's just focus on that Thursday and Thursday night chance of rain and how much we're going to get out of that one. And the amounts are going to be more modest. For the North Bay, we're talking about close to 1 inch of rain within a couple tenths of an inch on either side of that dividing line. Elsewhere across the Bay Area, kind of falling into that 1/2 inch to 1 inch range. That we can usually absorb, especially after a dry day tomorrow, but we're still going to be a little bit leery because of the amount of rain that we've seen over the past 24 hours. Just over 1 inch of total rainfall in Ben Lomond, adding up to the over 7 inches of rain that you have seen, again, just with this system over the past 3 or 4 days or so. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast, which we do have several dry days in store for us. You got to wait, though. You have to be patient. So another day of rain on Thursday. That's the only rainy day in the whole 7-day forecast. Friday through the weekend into the first half of next week. Temperatures are going to be a little bit on the cool side, but I don't think people are going to be complaining too much about a dry second weekend in February before eventually the rain chances will return again. Ryan?
All right. Thanks, Paul.